set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Soldier Field.
From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
Throwing, Cousins. Throw left side, complete to McLeod. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Falcons. Ray McLeod, 84 yards. And the Falcons go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. First carry for DeAndre Swift.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Now 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Swift.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll try it now with Swift.
Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They go play action. Cousins.
That one out wide and intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Bears are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Partner, I think this one won awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he's got room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
51 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Here's Swift. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Six nothing our score after one.
With the score, Falcons 6, Bears nothing.
Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they come up now 2nd and goal. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are an extra point away from taking the lead. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back deep, Kevin Byard. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw, it's Williams. Forced out to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Looking to throw is Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now.
Throwing is Williams. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
On fourth down, here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. Down inside the 40.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
To throw, Williams.
Allen's got it complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line.
To the air, Williams. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down.
Back to the running game with Swift.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming. The first sack. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Keenan Allen as the first half is winding down.
And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. They'll try to run with Swift.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off.
Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try.
And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed. Well, my education continues in this game. I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
And it's going to be caught. Not sure why they went for 2, but they do get it. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. First down, and they go with Swift again. Down to the 42, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Here's Williams.
He finds his target, Allen. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 21.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Williams trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They're able to complete this one to McLeod. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Give him 32 on the play.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
Throwing is Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Here's Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Kyle Pitts
From 4 yards out.
and the Falcons are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Falcons 14.
Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now at Soldier Field, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that...
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Keenan Allen, 72 yards. And the Bears use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Here we go now as they will again try for two. Williams going to throw for it. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Cousins fakes a jet sweep, and off play action, he wants to throw it. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Play fake. Cousins looking deep here for Mooney. And he's got it inside the 10. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 40 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
To throw, Cousins.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Second down, goal to go. Cousins again. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal. To throw is Cousins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield at man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Here it is, fourth and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Swift going to try up the middle. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll go. Here's Williams. And Allen's got it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. On the handoff, this is Swift. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he'll be taken down at the 34. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Operating from the gun, Williams. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. One last shot now for Cousins. He's going to let it fly. This ball intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.
Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another app.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Soldier Field. Oh, a good return up past the 30. That should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
They'll start on the ground with Swift.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Here's a handoff to Swift.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Now it's Swift.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 26.
Working out of the gun, Williams.
Complete. This is Lewis. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd and 2. Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run here with Herbert.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Herbert will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. From the gun, here's Williams. His pass caught at the 4. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd down and 11. To throw from his end zone, Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Williams. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Throwing is Williams. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Looking to throw is Williams. They'll roll him out right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. They'll go play action here with Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, if nothing else, they were able to pick up 1 first down on this drive and get it away from their own goal line, but not much happening after that, and it leads to a punting situation.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. On the return, Carter. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. To throw, Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. To the air, Williams. And again back to Kmet. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. They'll run here with Swift. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Swift. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Williams. A quick throw, but incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. To throw once more, here's Williams. Completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 12-yard line. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Keenan Allen as time expires in the first half. And the Bears have taken the lead on the final play of the first half. That is a near-perfect end-of-half drive right there.
And we've seen that many times from the best in the league. But do you really expect to see it done that well by a rookie? And how about the timing? Finishing it almost near the zeros, as you said, right at the end of the half. Great momentum to carry into the locker room.
So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Darrell Taylor got in there to drop him. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe making a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now a carry for Swift. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Swift. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. On 4th down, here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Looking to throw. Williams. He's got Lewis.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too. Williams going to look to throw again.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another first down.
Read option. Here's Herbert.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 4. Herbert now on the option.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. This is Swift on the counter.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
DeAndre Swift.
A 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
Williams going to throw for it.
Fights loose. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears will take over possession here up at the 44.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Now Williams throwing to start the drive.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They run out of the gun with Swift. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Williams from the gun on third down. Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. This is first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They'd prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's first and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Here's first down. Working out of the gun, Williams. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 2nd and 6. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Let's go now.
From the gun, here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job.